Hey everybody. So we've watched the videos and we had sort of the walkthrough of NES Maker. So um, let's start on our assignment here. Our assignment is such: create 4 to 6 different scenes using the assets provided. Create an exit tile. Create your own maze and try to escalate everything and document. So let's go to our nest maker. Everyone is going to be different, so if you don't like what I'm doing, that's tough. You get your own. All right, do blank tile sets, and let's just call this Maze John, because that is me. And let me see. Arcade platformers. Okay, we want the maze base is what we want. Okay, and here we are. Now, that's our overworld. Let's see if I can remember everything now. We need to import stuff, don't we? So start by I think it was all plus, yeah? Yeah, import. And we put this on the desktop. Right here. Okay, that should load our palettes, and it does. There it is. Perfect. Let's see. What else was it we're supposed to do? Was it all graphics? I think all graphics. Import assets. All right, now. Wasn't that game objects, was it? I think so. Did that work? No? Ah, that was here. Okay, so do that. Did that load? Thought it did. What happened? Import. Game objects. Open. Okay, we got the. All right. Yep, got that. Let's see. I wonder, what is it that I'm not doing? When in doubt, review the video, right? Okay, so let's go to learn, right? And let's see what it is that I'm not doing correctly here. So let's just start clean. No. All right. Let's see.
Folder for our graphics and name. My suggestion is something like underscores instead of space.
Okay. So we got that far. Got to stumble before we get it together. New project. Blank tile set. Review video. And then what?
But don't use any special character. We want to choose maze base 456.
I did that. I did that. So maze base 546. Got that. Clicking on OK. Which give us our blank. Okay, so
Game that we're going to create. Folder you should have downloaded from where you got this module. I've existing tile set assets that you've exported. Go to the little gear bar at the top, special characters, try and keep it all alphanumeric. Once we have that loaded, hit OK. The first thing that we'll do from there is we're going to load in pre-existing tile sets for graphics that we've already created for this project.
Okay,
so go to the little gear bar at the top.
Okay, so gear, got it. Yep.
Screen. This is your project settings. And go to the Tile Sets tab.
Damn. Tile sets. Got it.
There you're going to see a button that says Import.
Okay. Yes, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure it's going to be tilesets.zip. I want him to say.
You can use this to import it to overwrite all tile sets that are current folder you should have downloaded from where you got this module.
Yeah, got it.
And you'll see one of the zip files is called Maze Tutorial Tile Sets. Click on that.
Okay, good. All right, what did that just do?
And press open. And it has now loaded those tile sets into this project.
Okay.
Close this window.
I'm trusting you. Closing window.
Now we'll move over to our project hierarchy, which is this white space on the left side of the tool.
Yeah.
And we're going to click on the plus sign next to the project node. Now we can...
All right. That was probably the one thing that I completely missed.
See all of the tools and resources that click. If you hit the plus folder, there's a zip file on game objects. I'm going to import all game objects.
Okay. Game objects. Ah, all right. For all game objects. Got it.
You'll see in that same folder
that
there's a zip file called Maze Tutorial Game Objects.zip. Click on that and hit open. If you hit the plus sign next to game object, right?
Okay. Yeah, that's us. Perfect.
Right now, you'll see that a player has loaded in. Click on all palettes.
Hold on, back
Player
up.
has loaded in.
Yep.
It's showing the wrong colors, but we'll deal with that in a second.
Okay.
Open up the node for palettes.
All right. Palettes next.
You can see that you've got palette groups and all of your tile palettes. Right-click on all palettes.
Okay. I'm catching up. And palettes, right? Should be 0 and 1.
And you'll see an import to palettes, but palettes. Click on that and press open.
Yeah, got it.
And if you open that node, you'll now see that the top two palettes are loaded. To close these nodes, the graphics bank 0 node.
Ah, okay. Graphics bank 0 node. Yeah.
Right-click on monsters.
Ah, that's why. Right click on monsters.
We're going to import all monsters.
Got it. Okay. All right, what do we got here? Okay.
You see we've got maze tutorial underscore monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and open that.
Yep.
If we click on the node, we'll see.
Okay, so we should be seeing Alien now. Lo and behold, there's Alien.
That we have an alien. Again, it's the wrong color, but we're going to take care of that right now.
That's fine.
You can minimize the monster graphic banks node.
Uh-huh.
Open up the monster palettes node.
Okay. Getting back up to speed. Some monster palettes. Yeah. See if we can do this without the guidance. Monster palettes. Did that load what we need to load? Sure did. Okay.
Node. Monster palettes.zip.
Yep, got it.
Now, if you were to go back and look at either your game object for your player.
Okay, let's look at both. Game object, player. Yeah, he's looking normal. And monster. Monster 0 and alien. Yep. Good to go here.
Or your monster palette that it was showing. Let's make a community for this release. Part of your project.
Hold on.
Tutorials.
Yeah.
Sound. And you'll see we're going to navigate to wherever your NestMaker folder is.
Okay. No, that's important. So
The sound file.
yeah.
This is not bundled with this project, but it's loaded with this version of NestMaker.
Okay. So sound. Import family tracker. Right.
So to find it, we're going to right-click on sound, import family tracker txt,
Yep.
and we're going to navigate to wherever your NestMaker folder is.
Okay. What? All right. Where did I put it? No, it wasn't there. There's sound 456, right?
Then we're going to navigate to tutorial assets.
Ah, stupid.
.5.x beta tutorials.
Yep.
Sound.
Got it.
And you'll see a text file. This is
That's what I thought. Got it.
some default songs and sound effects. Next, we're going to add some inputs. If we go to the input editor,
Input editor. Yep, got it.
and we go up to the input linker menu, we can import input links.
Yep. Where do we go for that?
Now, right now, we're in that tutorial assets folder.
Yep.
So we have to return back to our maze game folder. For me, that's on my desktop.
All right, let's go ahead and do that. Desktop. Where are you? Here. Is that it? Looks like that's it.
Maze tutorial resources. Maze tutorial inputs.
Got it.
Scripts node. We've now loaded. What you have is two different maps, and you can use them however you want to use them. Here, which is relevant for this project. My cursor then shows that tile, and I can place it.
I think we're fine here. Let's go to Overworld. And yeah, let's start loading up stuff here. We had a wall here, didn't we?
Place it by clicking 8-bit arcade and grab. Give it a collision type, a hierarchy. I'm going to press the plus sign. I'm going to go to path info.
Okay. Path info. Yeah, there we are.
When we loaded the tile sets, we already loaded up two looking paths. One that kind of looks like a solid wall, one that kind of looks like water. These came stock with this module. I don't have to do anything here. I could give it a collision type, but for right now, I'm just going to call it paths because we're going to manually paint collisions. So I'm going to give this a name, call it paths, and hit save.
All right. Save, yeah, got it.
Now, if I go back to my overworld,
Overworld here. That's neat.
And I click on that screen, I'm going to tell this to use those paths by going to Screen Info, which is the button at the top of
Okay, so screen info. Yeah. Oops. Got it. Then what?
the screen.
Yeah.
And you'll see right in the middle, it says Path Group. Right now,
Okay. Path group. Yeah, got it. And pass.
now it's set to nothing. We want to tell it that we want it to use paths on this screen. I'll hit OK. Now, when I
Yes.
place my mouse and I use the 1, 2, 3, or 4 key, it will start drawing paths. If I look at my tile layout, this row would be path 1, this row would be path 2, this row would be path 3, and this row would be path 4. And it would draw based on the correlating button.
Okay. Tile layout. Yeah, I see it. Okay. Okay. Well, now we're in business.
Button that you pressed. If you press 1, it's going to draw this solid wall path. If I press 2, it'll draw this either water or path, dirt path. Now notice this is only good for tile set layouts that have path at the end of it. You can see some of them have no path. This one has a path, this one does not. This one does not. This one has half a path. These specifically have no path. So position 0. I'm attempting to use a trackpad, which is slowing me down a little bit. I'm going to get rid of these mistakes by just clicking on the top left tile and placing it in place. Now I can start adding a few arcade machines.
Well, then I gotta keep drawing. And yeah. Here we are. Bet that's used for something. Right, we'll get you clear up there. Okay. So now we got 4 palettes in our arcade machines. So let's start laying some down. Okay. Okay. No, go away. Uh, and this one. Some foosball in there. Yeah, that'll do it. Now, how do we change?
Have no path up to looking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix it up. I'm going to choose, I can choose this, and one way that I could do it is I could choose a sub palette and grab one of the tiles and replace it. But if all I'm doing is changing the color, there's an easier way. I'll hit escape so it gets rid of the ghosted image. If I move my mouse over a tile that I want to change, my Q, W, E, and R keys will change the sub palettes.
Okay. So, that's pretty cool. And we're going to put here W, maybe. Ooh, okay. All right. And this is our exit tile, isn't it? And these are coins. So let's put those in here. Didn't mean to do that. 3, 4, 5. Okay, yeah, that's fine. And let's give that a run.
This doesn't look much like a quarter. And the other thing I've really got to think about is where is the exit fine? We can test it to see if my inputs work, my game objects work, and if all my palettes and tiles load correctly.
Right.
To test my project,
Yeah.
I'm going to go to the top of the screen. There's a little button that says export and test.
Okay. That's what I was looking for. So export and test. So we don't have our main character in here, so we need to place him.
So, and where is my character going to start? So if I imagine this to be where my character is going to start, and maybe up here is where my exit is, what I'll do is I have to figure out a tile to use for an exit tile. I'm just going to use this gray tile. So whenever I see that gray tile, I know it's going to be an exit.
Okay,
You might want to use stairs or a door, and that would be fine. But there you go. So we're going to use that as our exit. And the next thing we want to do is we want to place our character somewhere on this screen. So if I right-click somewhere, I can place my player.
Okay. All right, cool. Yay. Look at that. I made a crap game. Neat. All right. Well, good. We are approaching half hour in.
We can see he showed up. Now he is showing slightly the wrong color. We can test it to see if my inputs work. I'm going to go to the top of the screen. Our character somewhere on this screen. So if I right-click, see he showed up. Now I have not set up any collision data yet, so I'll be able to walk right through the walls. But we can test it to see if my inputs work. My game objects export can assemble all the data in a solid, a hurt tile, a warp tile, a checkpoint, and a prize tile. So we're going to start adding these to the screen. First and foremost, we're going to add solid. That's what loaded in the scripts that work with these to a tile. I move turn on this collision. This is a quick and easy way.
All right, cool. Collision. And we're going to do solid. Oh.
Then click and drag and change all these to solid. However, there's an easier way to make sure I get all of them. If I turn on this collision toggle, I can actually see the value of all these tiles. And now I can draw solid wherever I want a solid wall to be. That's what loaded in the scripts that work with these tile types, properties up here at the top of the screen. Right now, it's loaded as a walkable tile.
Okay.
So, in order to change that, I'm going to hit the 0 key, and it changes to solid, you can see. So I can go ahead and click and drag and change all these to solid.
Okay, so. Aha, yep. Yep. Yeah, that's easy. Once you know what you're doing. All right, and we're just going to get all these arcade machines here. think I want to end this video when I get my first level done. Which will not be too far from now. Okay, cool. So I think that's got most of it. Let's give that a try. Really? All right, well, whatever. Yeah. What I want to do is I want to change those to something silvery, so it looks kind of looks like a quarter. Yeah, that's better. Okay, and this. Yeah, we'll go with that.
Solid. However, miss this one. Prizes. So I'm going to choose prize, and over everything that I want to disappear and give me a score value, I'm going to click on. Now, when I...
Okay, well, that's easy enough. So, all right, so prize and collision, use a collision map. Oh. Is it 0 that I need to? Yes, it is. Okay, so value 0, nothing. Value 1, what was it? Solid. Value 5, prize. Got it.
I say disappear, what it's... And then I can move X and... So let's check that. The first thing that I'm going to add is text.
What is this? Yeah, okay. Put that back. Let's give this a run. Got it. Still pretty darn cool. All right. Good. Flagged them all. Next. Working on HUD. So let's work on that. Boxes, right? HUD elements 0, right?
There you go. Okay, so now we've added that. And I'm going to add some HUD elements. The first thing that I'm going to add is text.
Okay, easy.
It says lives. And then
Okay. Right? I think I said. Yeah, that's fine.
I can move X and Y around the screen until I get the word lives wherever I want it.
Hey, dog.
The next thing I'm going to do is add the value of a variable. I'm going to add a number, and it's going to use the variable my live.
Okay. One number, my lives. So we can have one number. Because that's how it works, stupid. Hi, Arlo. All right. And I'm going to do it differently than him.
Keep in mind that you have to have correct capitalization. This is a variable that came with this particular module. It doesn't exist in all modules, but it does in this one.
Okay.
It has a max value of 1. That just means it has one place value. It can be 0 through 9.
Yep.
This module is going to be text. 3 is going to be another number.
Okay. To score, so. What the? Should we any spaces? Why not just leave it like that? All right, and
Presented by my score. Again, spelling is important. Max value is going to be 6. That does.
All right, so 3 is going to be a number. My score 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. And let's put it here. And let's do something differently here. Let's move this guy further down like that. Let's be European about it. Well, I don't know what this is. I don't care. Let's do it.
Doesn't mean that it's got a maximum value good up to 6 places. I start the game with 3 lives.
Okay. And let's see how that looks. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't look so bad. Good. Cool. I can dig that. That's fine. All right. Missing something. What are we missing?
To my screen.
Mm-hmm.
I need to add a monster group. In order to do that, I'm
Yep.
going to go to Monster Graphics Banks. I'm going to go to Graphic Bank 0 if it's not open already.
Yep.
And I'm going to click on Monster Groups. Here is where I'm going to choose the monster.
All right. Because we haven't done monsters yet. So, monster groups. Aha. Got it. Okay. And next.
Load. So I go to Screen Info. We're only dealing with the day normal state. So I'm going to go to Day Monsters.
All right. Go back. Where are you now? Overworld. Here. Day normal. Got it. Screen info.
And this is where I'm going to set
Day monsters. I see what you mean. Okay, cool.
my monster type.
Right.
Types that can be on the screen. And I'm going to set my palettes. Our hero uses player palette 0 and player palette 1. So he should have blonde hair and a green shirt. Our monster in this case uses the alien palette. And he uses sub palette 3.
Okay. But we can really assign anything, so let's get back that. Here we go. Yep. What is this about? All right, that's got nothing to do with anything.
3.
Back to aliens.
If I press OK, we can see that our hero has updated his colors. And now I can place up to 4 monsters on the screen. If I right click, place monster 1.
Okay. I think he said up to, right? So let's do that. Whoa. That's wrong. That is so wrong. Screen info. Day monsters. There we go. All right, monsters placed. Let's test. That's fun. Oh, dead. All right, let's test, make sure that I'm able to solve this. Oh, dead. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I hate you. Okay, good. Yep. Can do.
Place the alien. Map. And resetting all my monster placements. Sometimes it's a little bit finicky. If it doesn't paste, try it again. The room. Real simple way to add a room that has all the same properties. Control screen, control. Click on overworld. He should show up.
Where are we at? Close to an hour? Okay. So let's save this as. Oh, look at that. Maze, John, 1. Well, let's just. Why do we need numbers? Let's just do that. Overworld. And let's see. No. How do we copy?
So now we just need to give our player a goal. And the goal is going to be to get to these gray rectangles, which is going to be my exit for the game, for the room. Real simple way to add a room that has all the same properties as this is I can go to my map, my overworld map, click on it, hit Control C, move to a different.
Basically doing a word. So Control C. Is it Control V? Yes, it is. All right. And okay. Get all that in erase. Let's get to erase our aliens. So how do we do that, sir?
Screen. Sometimes it's a little bit. And resetting all my monster placements. And paste, try it again, click and paste, try it again, click on the screen, Control C, click on the new screen, Control V. I'm going to open it up. I'm going to clear all of my monsters by right-clicking and resetting all my monster placements.
Okay. Right click, clear all placements. World. What did I have it as? That's what I had it as. So here probably.
And just so I can number one, so I'm going to open up my first screen. I'm going to go to screen info. And you can see it says warp out screen. We said it was 4, 3, depending on where you have your screen. This is the coordinates of the screen that I want to go to. So I'm going to open up my first screen here, and I want this screen to transition to 4, 3. You'll have to look at your map to determine what screen it should jump to.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to screen info, and you can see it says warp.
All right, so world. So we're looking at 3-1 is what we're looking for. So, okay. Oh, no, screen info.
Out screen. We said it was 4, 3.
Okay, and so for us, 3-1. Leave that alone. Got it.
Depending on where you have your screen, that'll determine what you put here. So we are telling it where to warp out to.
Okay.
Now on this screen, I need to tell it, where do I warp in to? So when it comes to this screen, what position does it show up at? Let's pretend I want it to show up right here at 5, 5. I can go to screen info, and I can change my warp in screen location.
Okay, so okay, world here. Screen info. Let's go to coordinates first. Let's do 411. Sounds fine. Got it.
To 5, 5. He should show up right here. I'll go back to my first screen.
Yeah.
The last thing I need to do to make that work is I need to modify this so that it is not walkable, but instead is a warp tile. I could do the same thing where I click on this, hit 0, and paint it, or I can right-click on that specific individual tile, modify the attribute, and change it to a warp tile.
Oh. And so we have that. Warp. Okay. Well, let's try it. This is me having my hand guided here. It's going back and forth here, aren't you, buddy? All right, got him. Yep, perfect. Okay. Well, our hour has passed, and I had to review all my shit again, but got all the most of the basics down. So I'm gonna give this a save, and I think we'll end it here. Thank you everybody for coming, and see you next time. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. He says completely unprepared.